Hi guys. So just loading in and sorting it out. It's usually a bit buggy on the start of this one because this one's like a really old campaign. Can't remember me and Overload even started this one. Was it? It was still in beta, wasn't it? Back then.
Yeah.
This campaign's been a while. What are we on this one as well? We need 11 settlements. Oof. Final one. But what I'll do is today we'll play with this one until we complete it. And if we complete it before stream's due to end, I might just jump on some league or something.
The Herald of Slaanesh. My divine
I think we were
master.
at the end of turning this one.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All will die in rapture.
I did have somebody there with a skill point. Is that one somebody who's overcapped or?
Drink in my excellence. The feaster of more power to me.
I think I find it easier and less invasive for you to turn a herald into an exalted greater demon than it is to turn a chaos lord or a chaos sorcerer into a demon prince. I don't know why, it just seems to have a bigger negative impact. I mean, maybe it's because they just haven't got that much replenishment and stuff. Not having a replenishment hero on chaos really fucks them hard. They need to resolve that. They need to give the chaos cultists on both sides. They need to change the thing to replenishment. Or add in another hero, but I'm not sure what they would add in. But there's enough of the hero types for chaos to do it, it's just, I don't know. The elves' power bars have gone to shit.
Okay, a second.
Where's this occurring? Oh, I see it.
Warhammer Rock.
Right.
Carrot victory, but I lose. 1 second, what do I lose? 2 gore herd, which I don't care about, and 2 low level vestigore herds that I can instantly recruit at the level that I'm losing them at. Which,
It's as I said, it up to you. I'm not going to make a decision for you on your army. When it's your army, it's your choice. When it's my army, it's my choice.
that's an army. I think that's them off the map.
What, you mean dead?
Yeah.
Is it really? Oh, have you just got rid of Alariel? Nice.
I think he had 1 more settlement, but I think it were closer to.
And Tyrion's still got an Eagle Gate there, but I think he's got stuff on mainland as well. I think. Yeah, he has. He's got stuff down here. He's got Grey Rock Point, Sildrator. Yeah, he's still got some stuff over there. He's not got much, mind you. Well, they didn't finish us when they had the chance. Oh shit, I forgot that thing again as well yesterday. need to remember to do it. I need to remember to put a post up on Total War Steam forums about making the victory conditions adaptive.
I had an interesting day today anyway, so
What'd you get up to?
I went to get fitted for my bulletproof / stab proof thingy fest.
Alright.
tomorrow.
Somebody once had a conversation with me and it was fucking hilarious. Said a bulletproof vest isn't stab proof. And I'm like, what? Like, you an idiot? He's like, well, they're not. I'm like, if it can stop a bullet, it can stop a knife. I'm like, a bullet travels much faster and hits much harder than any human with a knife. A bullet can travel like several thousand feet per second. It'll knock a grown man off their feet. Whether it hits body armour or not. See, he thought because it could stop a bullet that it couldn't stop a knife. And I was like, that's not how that works at all. There's no person on this planet who can thrust a knife into someone as hard as a bullet can hit you from a gun. And it's a spring-loaded mechanism of extremely high velocity. I'm being raided by this bugger.
No, you can probably skip this guy.
Oh, he's my vassal into it.
Oh. Camry. Oh, wonder if they'll walk into one of my traps.
I've been attacked by someone.
Attacking by Reichland. The
I lose units in an army that I don't care about, which is fine.
holy shit! Okay. Is that a? Yep, that's a vampire. I see a vampire. Why is there a vampire there? Where
What
the
are
hell
you
did that
freaking out about vampires for?
There's a vampire by Blackstone Post.
That would make sense since it is a vampire stronghold.
Yeah, but it's owned by Duda. Camry.
The time of soul playing.
He's going to have a fun time recruiting armies from there. I think that's it.
You will mistake our desires.
Oh, it's a rebel army, that's why.
Oh, it's Kemler. Kemler's come back.
Yeah.
So, well, it's not exactly Kemler, but it's Kemler's faction. So if they retake up something in the area, they'll re-emerge as a faction. And Kemler will be able to come back.
With all these grave sites.
I'm surprised the rebellion, though, that spawned there is vampiric. And not
No.
Slanesh. Well, Slanesh it should be, because the corruption's mainly mine. It's 100% Slanesh and 100% Chaos Undivided. We've got the Dwarven Tide coming up here, haven't we?
Yeah, I've got Morgor standing in the wee path in ambush, waiting for this guy at Waterfall Palace to march through. I've got another army sitting in ambush stance outside Montfort in case those guys come through the pass.
Well, you've got Fuchs, you've got the Empire, 2 dwarves, Belagor with 2 armies coming. Behind that, further back, is Cadrin with 2 armies.
Okay, how the hell did they take King's Glade inside my blood ground? Dwarves have set up in King's Glade inside my blood ground, and I don't know how.
Because by the looks of it, you've not done ritual yet.
I did?
You can't have, it's not at the side of any of the things. Or did your tree get attacked and destroyed or something?
The tree's still there.
Where's this fight occurring?
This is happening on the bridge to the north of northwest of Montfort. One of your Dudat armies, your
How did they manage to move that far?
how did they manage to move that far and still not trigger my ambush? Order point?
Well, it gives me a frick victory. What do I lose? Soul grinder and a unit.
There are two armies there.
Yeah. I'm just thinking it might be less painful to actually auto-resolve this. I'll lose 2 units, but I can re-recruit them. Not at that high rank, but...
Isn't that a thing army anyway?
What? No, this isn't. No, this is a proper army. But it is my defensive army. So, for loss of 2 units, I'll take it. So I'm wiping out 40 dwarves with a legendary lord. Yeah, what I'm looking at is, I know you've got your blood ground, but I'm not seeing desecrated ground anywhere at this side of the territories. So if you've done a ritual, it's not activated properly or something, I don't know. Because you should have that little red symbol outside of Montfort. Defiled blood grounds. If you haven't got that, they can recolonize it. I know how black.
But I defended it, and the ritual wars come. I wonder if they wrecked one of my buildings and ended it. Well, it
Hi, Martin.
Where the finally happened?
This is Altdorf.
Yeah, we're fighting this one.
Okay. I'm still waking up, to be honest.
I mean, that's why they put 3 giant slayers.
I'll fight it when you're ready. You've got more than 3, fucking hell, got 7. And Ungrim. And 2 more units of normal slayers on that one. Right. We've got Malagar, haven't we? Yes. Have you buffed up his flock of crow things?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm giving you the Garrison army because Malagor stuff comes on and reinforcement.
Just make sure you're proactive with that spell though.
Yep.
'Cause
Look where Malagor's coming on, right behind the fuckers.
Could be good, could be bad. Depends on what they do, how they deploy and how they move it to where we're going to attack from. If they gun it straight for me, then I might have to pull back. If they stay where they are and take up defensive formation and try and use the artillery, I can potentially try and go for that reinforcing army and just mob them as they come on in their reinforcement zone.
This is an interesting terrain.
It'd be a lot better if they gave you the goddamn Herdstone battle and see decide to actually fix it and implement it in.
This is outdoor, it's held its own for as long as it possibly could anyway. So.
Strong garrison, that's why. Look at how ranked up the garrison is. You got rank 7 units in the fucking garrison. Rank 8 giant. Right. Yeah, that army's mainly ranged. I can take that one apart.
Here you go.
Well, you're on before his reinforcements anyway, by 12 seconds. Give me a second here. Let me set up. Fucking take guard mode off. Guard mode. Just gonna do that to distract him. See if it works. It might not.
For the chaos god. Reap their souls.
I like how the acting general of the Beastman garrison is Chaos Warrior unit, and not Vestigos.
I love how there's little wriggling tints right out here. Outside. Well, that direction.
Showing the little encampment, is it?
Yeah.
Corn drives us. Rah! By their will.
Right.
Oh, a wee lumberyard as well.
Play me when you're ready, and then just pause it if I need, when I ask.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Pause it for me a second. Just take stock of what's what. So he's got Iron Drakes here. It worked, and plan worked. So because I put my Sentinels all the way over here, he's deployed in that weird fucking sheep, so you'll be able to come on right behind him.
Yep.
Where's his artillery at? His good was there, right, okay.
Yeah, I just stuck my greatly deplete ammunition spell right on top of it.
Right. I'm going to go and fuck up this reinforcing army. So when they come on the dead on arrival, if you can at least hold them in place.
Hopefully they use the flockagem on the giant slayers.
Giant Slayers, Iron Drakes, basically any of his units it's good against because they're all infantry.
Yep.
So it won't be wasted over there. Just obviously the more units you can get in it, the better. Go for it, yeah.
Oh, look at their ammo on that side.
Good. Yeah, make sure you're doing that whenever you've got like an opportunity, like if you can get multiple range units. Iron Drakes in particular, because they've got a metric shit ton of ammo.
30 seconds.
Right, I've got an idea. Try and take out this fucking artillery piece.
And all his stuff is very tired as well.
Well, that will help us drastically, yeah. They're trying to move up the reinforcements. I'm going to have to stall them with these piggies.
I will be pausing.
He actually hasn't got as many Slayers here, has he? No, he hasn't. Number 2 giants. Bring my giants this way.
Chaos warriors. What? Running. Nurgle's pestilent glory.
Nice little pocket in there.
Oh gosh.
Pausing.
Get them in there.
Breaks there.
Oh no, they are giant slayers. Fuck. No, I don't want to fight those with giants. It wouldn't be a good idea. What have you got over there? You've got anything that's... Actually, you've got harpies. You know your harpies?
Yeah.
Because they're not large size. Can you bring those over here to deal with these? On this flank? 'Cause they're going to break these fucking Razor Gore herd in no time. They're going to fucking rape my giants otherwise. I need something that's not large. Because your Chaos Spawn will get eaten alive by them. Well, actually no, Chaos Spawn won't. Because Chaos Spawn anti-infantry, but they will take some damage.
Here, 1 second. I'm also going to do this then. Here's some heartbeats.
You're giving them... Oh, give me a second. Forgetting me, fucking hell.
I've already sent. Right, I need to take cargo off.
I just need something to just like help because they're not great against infantry units and they do take a lot of damage because they've got no armour, which means they deal a lot of damage. Slayers of glass cannons.
Okay.
He's got Jade Warriors with halberds over here, what the fuck? More Slayers, fucking hell. And again, it is Hungry Man and Fist, but I'm more surprised that he's got Slayers.
So I've assigned some attack targets.
Well, there's probably going to be a nice cluster for your Flocks of Doom here, and one might crate here.
I've already got a Flock of Doom on that one that you've circled first. So, coming in.
Just be careful round Ungrim though. Very, very careful. It's got Slayers fucking everywhere.
Oh, no, it's Flock of Doom, isn't it?
There you go, crush him from behind. We're gonna have to kill all the Slayers anyway, because obviously, for what they are. Fuckers don't break. Actually, you can take hammers. Hammers aren't as much an issue. Because his infantry just mob him with spawn. Because spawn are anti-infantry. It's the best chance you're going to have. And if you can pop a hero on him with some melee abilities, try it. But if your hero starts getting damage, pull him out. Ideally, if you've got a war gore over a Minotaur guy, because Minotaur guy is large and, well, Ungrim's probably the best slayer there is. Other than maybe Gotrek.
see those archers that you've got, Farron? Could you send them into combat so that you can get those slayers out?
These slayers that are chasing me.
Yeah.
I'm
'cause
trying
I
to.
was going to.
What?
I was going to plot with them all 3 of those units and then they.
Give me a second. Let me see what I can do. Right, they're coming together now. You got them?
Yep.
I want to just chuck them in against Slayers because they'll just get annihilated. They have a large target as well. I think we've got him. Just got to kill his unbreakable units.
We don't forgive.
The line breakers actually, they're already dead. Let's get some of these. Oh, they're not dead, and they're iron breakers. If you've got a debuff spell or anything like that, or a buff spell, you might want to place that around Ungrim. Debuff them if you can, if not then buffs spawn.
Send in the giants.
Cinches many glory. They will succumb. Move fast.
I'm just taking them fast.
Seize of blood.
Kind of are. I've got to run down those 2 units. Oh no. Right.
Oh,
We're not losing our Herdstone. The amount of armies that Garrison has now beaten is insane. Can't believe it.
yeah, it's going. Hey, hey, oh, we will go. Hey, oh, we will
The,
go.
the best thing is, as well, is that's without it actually having its Herdstone battle. When it gets its Herdstone battle and you can build towers, it's going to be even easier. The fight's going to become like 3 times as hard for the enemy. The only way they can potentially win faster is if they... I'm not sure how they can do it. I think it's going to be like a minor settlement battle. So they have to take all the points simultaneously to win. But as long as you can block them from getting at least 1 point, you're fine. See, they get a massive debuff in this area as well, because they all start very tired. So the melee units are fighting like shit. You know, you've got more chance of breaking the units as well because they're all tired. And then you've got a plague that can, if they get that on them, they take an attrition out way in, and then if they get beat, they take attrition out way out, so they're not recovering. It's just the worst kind of thing to attack. Malagor's just getting level ups, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who is that stood nearby on a skeletal steed? Is that a hero? Yeah, it is a hero.
I know it looks like the Golden Order are coming up to play.
It's fine, buddy. End of day, as long as you get at least one turn to recover your troops a bit, you're fine. That's all you need.
I'm going to.
Oh, Raxus is on a chariot. No. How did the dwarves... I don't get this. How did those dwarf armies get from here to here? They couldn't have marched it because they couldn't have attacked.
Because if they had have marched, they would have went through my ambush because that line goes right through my ambush.
I don't know how they got to me. I mean, they could have underwayed, but then they couldn't have attacked again. And they'd have only probably underwayed to about there. I have no idea what that were.
Oh, someone said hi in chat.
I know, I already acknowledged him a bit back. I said, hello, Martin.
They're still around.
Hmm?
Black Pit Driver's still around.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, it's him that tried to go over to Ultron though, weren't it? Well, like, thought it were Grom.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy
Oh,
AI.
trait gained the Never Queen. Defeat Ilariel. Trait gained Slayer. Faction destroyed Avalor.
Nice.
Ambushers discovered Sisters of Twilight. Oh, I've seen what they've done. They ruined my they wrecked my buildings and then took the settlement.
Mission successful what? A Feast of Souls. Defeat an army belonging to any of the following. Okay. Right, I need to go recover my army.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
Such insights to tempt you.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
Which I have to recruit into an army.
Prince's Herald.
You desire fornication. This way. Summon them. You are summoned.
Wrong about no, he ain't got a thing, has he?
Come, my children.
I mean, in fact, he hasn't got anything because I've just changed him.
Slanesh is young. Summon them. You are summoned. Come, my children. I get stronger. Slay Taste darkness.
Ooh. Giant blade, keep that one. What's that one got? They got ogre bleed. I'll give her that one. Oh god, I've got 2 of these things. Really? Gives me that shit armor? My god. That was terrible. That's better. Armor of Fortune. Nice. Since we've got the big boys coming in, let's get prepared. Enchanted item. Why not put potion of strength on there? They've already got that rock of inevitability. Right, okay. We could just global.
Slanesh is young.
Actually, we can recruit them from here. Don't know why we can recruit them from here.
Handmaiden of dark delight.
I haven't got the building to recruit them. Oh, I have now. It's there. I did it live.
Insights tempt you.
Give me a chosen then. And give me my sword grinder back.
The truth.
Think about what? Somehow, I don't know how Kemri got peace with Avalon. Avalon are dead.
The Tempter Lord.
They got the eternal peace.
The eternal peace.
Master son.
How's it going on the other side? As in, like, pushing in territory? 'Cause that's probably where we can win.
Yeah, I'm about to. Next turn, I'm taking another settlement.
Nice.
And performing rituals straight away. And that will be another. Ooh. Oh, speaking of which, dread. Since we know they're not.
The Herald of Slanesh.
Name it, and it shall be done.
Where did I put
I break any mind.
Most privileged.
These are all disciple armies. Where's...
Most privileged of Slanesh. Prince's Herald.
They have 2 defensive armies. One, oh, he's there, isn't he? That's him. Yeah, the car is there. Right, the car is taken that. The Dark Elves aren't taking. Hang about, is there any there's no garrison on that. Why aren't you taking that? Idiots. I'm just taking this on board. And if it'll trigger anything for you. Take it, you goons. For some reason they decided not to take the Eagle Gate after beating it in battle. So I've occupied it. I think that's get us another one, I think, as well. I'm not sure. It has. We're on 91 now. We only need 9.
Oh, I'm taking possibly 2 next.
I'm going to give it a save.
Yeah, so I found out what happened. They ruined my Hearthstone when they attacked it.
What, the one in Lauren?
In the forest.
Yeah.
They damaged the Hearthstone, which allowed them to, which deactivated the Bloodground.
Yeah, it will do, yeah, if you do lose it. Even if they don't destroy it.
Yeah. So I've since I can't get marks, I just performed ritual again anyway, so.
Well, we need to be able to hold down the oak, though. So wherever you're at, whereabouts... I mean, I know you've got 2 armies of yonder.
I've got Morgor going to the oak.
Right, okay. You need somebody to do what basically Malagor's doing with Altdorf. Because it's keeping it all locked down so they don't consolidate too much, but you've got a lot of dwarf armies up way in there, though, dude.
Yep. I'm going to see it.
I've already saved it.
Oh, you've already saved it. Yep.
You can save it next turn.
The Herald of
Right, I'm ending my turn. I think of the mono gods,
This Antern's taken.
the ones that are easiest to play for me personally, probably goes Slanesh, then Kugath, then Scarbrand, then Kairos. Kairos is weird with all his weird campaign abilities. Scarbrand, you what? I'm in fast forward, yeah. Scarbrand, you've got to be really, really aggressive to get up his bloodletting. His bloodletting is really good. It's a lot better than Valkyr's, but you've just got to be super aggressive all the time, and you can't. It means you've got to fight almost every battle, which is really annoying. Kugath can be lazy. He can just sit back and spread plagues.
Oh, declining.
Some people do think it's weak, but it depends on how you spread his plagues and what plagues you spread. Declining what?
Underway interception.
Okay, decline it then. He's probably just doing it to escape to get away.
And oh crap! Yeah, that's just going to be. I'd say the main problem with this one is this is against the Oak of Ages, but when you're going to laugh when you see what. Saying that all my armies half healed still, so.
I mean, it's winnable as long as they don't hit you with another army straight after. That's the thing. That's why if you're going to hold down something like a defiled ground area on the front line of where your enemies' armies and towns and cities are, you need an army in or around the Herdstone at all times until you've moved the front lines further away.
Well, originally this front these armies weren't coming round this way. They doubled back on themselves and came back round.
Yeah, but they will do if they know that there's then another way through. And you've got a herdstone that's preventing them getting territory. Because the AI hates being told it can't occupy something.
At least we got rid of one elf faction.
We got rid of two, got rid of Alfavian as well. Right, okay. I'm going to make it as awkward for him as I possibly can for this dwarf. And just bear in mind the ungors and your gorehoods that you're vanguarding in aren't amazing and they're at half strength. Just bear that in mind. So if they are going to go in, they need to be hitting missile units or waiting for your bestigors and your chaos warriors. Are they all hidden there though?
Yeah.
Make
Yep.
sure they are.
Yep, they're all hidden. Burning Cardinal.
So if he sees any one of them, he's going to turn around and come for you.
Move that slightly in so that it doesn't get hit if they aim for your aim for the heartbeats beside them.
I'll move them a bit this way.
What do I have? Nothing decent spell wise. Right, starting battle.
Okay. His artillery's all just turning around. Lovely. Just what I want. Oh, he's got so much artillery, he's an idiot. Those thunders alone? Bring your guys out at trees. Come and get his artillery. At back.
Pausing.
They're all here, just lined up with like almost no protection. He's got a right mixed match army because he's got a Hellblaster volley gun. He's got fucking crane gunners. What the fuck? He's got fucking alliance troops in here, annoying. Careful with your hero that you've got. Try not to get him broken by their flying units. If need be, hide him in trees a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh no! I made my rage kicking on my thingy. They're broken. You've got units that have stalled that are coming in to your units at the back.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm trying to get my hero out of fucking dodge. Nope.
And just be careful with it, be careful. Oh, he's got slayers. Try and chase off his flyers.
Dark side. Fast. Sentinels! More! Cloven ones!
Right, that's one of his gyrocopter things down. After another one now.
Oh crap, my hero was running.
Yeah, just be careful. You've got a unit of Chaos Warriors that stood to the side not doing it.
Just don't have anything to put down the Lord with.
Well, some of his units are still pretty beefy as well, to be fair with you.
I really wanted to rally, but okay. Oh, fuck.
It's his melee units that are actually carrying it. Because he's now got a gyrocopter in combat, which is not really good. Hiya, Sol, how you doing, buddy?
My Lord's off the map. He hasn't rallied.
That gyro bomber copter thing was gone. All mine's fled.
Yeah, they're all playing.
Yeah. Yeah, your Herdstone weren't going to do much, buddy, with that much around it. But you took out his artillery. His artillery's all gone. But anybody who has fucking 6 artillery is a bit stupid, to be honest. 6 artillery is never going to really help you. Not when an enemy can vanguard and have fast-moving units and flyers. Which means you'd have to take it back and rebuild a Herdstone if you want to do that. That'd be the thing. Otherwise, Dwarves are going to take it all there. Well, it's be annoying then.
I've got an army coming in and it's going to defend while I build up.
It's more important is just getting on the attack. We just need those last 8 or 9 settlements. I don't know
On the
why.
plus side, he didn't take it, and that gives me time to get my army there. I still got 90 March of your Nation for it, so, or 90 thing. You are going to ambush, ambush, ambush. There. And you are going to be repaired.
Right.
We have eternity together.
The Herald of Slanesh. Most privileged of Slanesh. The Herald of Slanesh.
Tempter Lord.
Yeah, Kari's done that. Do I send Akari back or do I send Akari on push with you? What I might do is, because Throg's already assaulting Magritta, I might come and help Throg. There's Bill Bally there. Yeah, I'm gonna come this way. Ah.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, I would have done if I was at the end.
How live I am. March, my children.
Perform the ritual. Ritual complete.
Drink in my excellence.
What the fuck?
The Herald of Slanesh.
One more settlement, I needed Tyrion to be dead. Tyrion's not alive.
Prince's Herald.
Malagorn just got his
Artisan of pain. Gratification.
Jabber Scythe, and next turn
must
he
be
gets his
delayed.
Cygor.
My divine
What?
master.
Malagor's just got his Jabber side. Next turn he gets it, or Cygor, or not Cygor. What's it Cygor?
Voyaging.
What do you call that thing? Gorgon.
Oh, right, okay.
Gorgon next turn.
I didn't know you were recruiting Cygors and all the folk.
I meant the other one.
Oh, someone's gone tier 4. Yes, yes.
Of Slanesh.
It's fine.
93 out of 100. And now you have 3 armies over on the far side going.
Such insights to tempt you. The vista of
Most privileged of Slanesh.
how divine.
You just stay there.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
Name it, and it shall be done.
Fucking hell, Aldorf's got a fair few fucking armies around it, dude. Your herd's doing.
You what?
Speaking of
Stop
which,
that.
was there any level ups in that army? Nope.
My divine master.
Actually, want to hear something funnier?
So,
At turn 63, we were playing this game on the 5th of December last year.
on turn 63.
Yeah.
So we're playing it before December then.
Yeah.
We've been playing it like November, maybe even October.
Such insights to tempt you.
No.
Such insights to tempt you.
Still want to do that, but that's a really stupid thing.
Michael is your fault. Oh, yes.
Right, well, I guess for end turn, I'm just gonna grab a breather because it gets bloody warm in this room. Oh. So much colour out here. Yeah, it's because the colour does its job. Ooh. Are you looking forward to Chaos Dwarves? I'm going to play a foreground game once they're out and erase the Chaos Blight. And I'll probably play them once they get a few nerfs. They are too OP. It's the same with most things though, so into whenever they release something new on a game, it's always OP to begin with. Very rarely does something come out balanced. It's like when they release a new champion on League of Legends or they release a new killer on Dead by Daylight. It's never the survivors that are OP, it's always the bloody killer. And then like 2 or 3 patches later they nerf it so it can be played. I remember when they released Legion on Dead by Daylight, and Legion actually had 0 counterplay. Didn't matter how good a survivor you were, Legion had no counterplay. So every single player that was just a sweatlord was just playing Legion. And then they nerfed him, so now actually he's got a lot of counterplay. Yeah, it usually does come that way, isn't it? I mean, I'll be honest with you, so the one person I'm dreading the release of, personally, is the Monkey King. When they released the Monkey King alongside the Naga in the Hinterlands of Koresh, I think the Monkey King is going to be redefining the word broken. I think he will be destructive for the player or the AI. It's just going to be one of those lords that you just don't want to fuck with. It's going to be like, if you can't kill him early on, just leave him alone. Just avoid him. It's like when you used to have Deathmaster in Warhammer 2. I think he's going to be worse than that. When Deathmaster got rolling, and you were just scared to go into his territory because everywhere there were like potential ambushes. And it might be that you can't see 3 or 4 armies that come out of nowhere and hit you. And you'd be like, fucking hell.
Where is this out?
DK in Wrath. Yes, DK in Wrath is a perfect example. Death Knight in Wrath was broken as shit. It really were. Where's this? Sorry, Warm? I didn't get a chance to have a look. Altdorf.
Yeah. Again?
Apparently. But there is now whatever's attacking you, there's Balthazar Gelt nearby, another Cadron army, 2 dwarf armies nearby, another dwarf army and Empire army coming in, and a half-stack fucking Khemri army. Everyone's just enclosing an Altdorf, so Malagor's gonna have his fucking hands full.
So, according to this, I lose 2 Ungor Spearmen, an Ungor Spearman and an Ungor Herd.
It's type 2, buddy.
Have the other factions moved yet? Yes, they have.
They've already moved, yeah. They won't be attacking you this turn. You get a turn recovery.
Yep.
The Butter Snitch on launch was silly. Ambush of turn, yeah. Deathmaster is, I think, still today the Lord who can get 100% ambush success chance the quickest. There's quite a few who can get 100 ambush success chance. You can even get it with Beastmen. But he can get it the fastest. He has a way to get more ambush success chance than any other Lord. At the moment, anyway. And obviously, since most armies are generally balanced in some way, where you have some range, some melee, being ambushed with range units is death. You're just death. Especially when Skaven can just mob you, then they've got Menace from Belows that can take out your artillery. It's just, ugh. Skaven are a very powerful faction if you know what you're doing with them. I can't wait to play Quake, to be honest. I was going to play Tretch, actually, Sol, because of the Chaos Dwarves, and see how Tretch handles the Chaos Dwarves, or whether he can make an alliance with them. But I thought, since I'm playing a Chaos Dwarf for the next campaign after Throg, I'd rather see, play a faction a bit further away. I'm surprised you're playing Dwarves first. I thought you'd play Chaos Dwarves and then Dwarves after. Oh god.
I recover in 1 turn.
Oh, look at you.
You want me?
No, Pages is rebuilding.
Slaves to darkness.
Don't stop.
Sending an army
To my
back to
chamber of pain.
Castle of Stone, I guess.
Slaneshi Herald.
Might be something you can answer, Sol, because I don't understand it myself. You must have played one of the Warriors of Chaos factions. So I'm assuming I'm assuming this is the same in them all, but I don't know because I've only played Archeon and Valkyria. But I'm assuming it's the same because it's a building and not something weird and unique.
For souls, embrace the lust.
Courtesan of the pleasure god. My prince.
I've got things to do with this.
Infiltrate.
Oh, she's got critical failure, the idiot.
No, I will not shame my clan.
It will be a pleasure.
Are you building, did you say? Yeah, have you played Warriors of Chaos? That was my question, really. 'Cause if you've not played them, then
Palace for pleasure.
it wouldn't make a difference.
So good.
Tender hand.
So, one thing I've noticed, and I can't fathom why this is the case, Warriors of Chaos seem to have, well, they don't have, from what I've seen, any income from ports at all, of any kind. They get no income from a port. Every other faction in the game gets income from ports. Norscan, the faction closest to Warriors of Chaos, gets the most income from ports now of any faction. But Warriors of Chaos don't get any income at all. I don't understand it. I mean, you'd think they'd at least get, like, you know, maybe go like 1, 3, 500, you know, for the tiers. So like 300 on a town port, 500 on a city port. They don't gain anything. They gain no money. It's to do with them not being able to trade. But they can trade. They can trade with other Chaos factions. I've got trade agreements with Skaven. I've got trade agreements with Norscans. I've got trade agreements with Demon factions. And I've got trade agreements with other Warriors of Chaos factions. It's in my Valkyria campaign. I've got trade agreements coming out my arse.
Ah, faction destroyed.
And also, Warriors of Chaos do trade with Chaos Dwarves. That's how they get all the Chaos armour. Because the Chaos Dwarves make it for them, in turn for being left alone. So the Chaos don't invade the Chaos Dwarves' lands.
Pleasure without conscience.
Faction destroyed.
Who was that?
Etienne.
Oh, yes, you might have just completed something for me. You beast, you did. So all I've got to do now, literally, is get one settlement, and I get Winds of Magic Power Reserve plus 30 per turn, all armies. Which is amazing for demons.
Considering how close we are to the end.
Oh, it's still good. It means my magic stays topped.
Bring
At the moment it's bottomed on these.
sensation.
Yeah, they had a single settlement over here.
One of the systems that they forgot, it's just set up the old way and could not trade, and they have never set it up. Yeah, I mean, obviously they'll probably look again at Warriors of Chaos before they stop doing updates. But I found it really weird that they get no income from ports. I wouldn't mind if they got a small bit of income, you know, like 200 or 300, but not no income. It's like, well, so you've got a port you can trade, and you're getting zero income. All you get is casualty replenishment, some growth, and I think it's something else like increased raiding or some shit. I don't know what it is, or post-battle loot or something weird like that. Oh, it's Marauder upkeep reduction, I think it is. Not upkeep, recruitment cost reduction on Marauders. And it's like, the Marauders, they maraud. It's in the name. You know, it's like, I don't get it. Hurts my head. Warriors need a proper upgrade. They did not really get one. The last Chaos thing when Rest arrived. Yeah, I think the rework to Warriors of Chaos feels half-baked. It does feel half-baked. Norscans now, I hope they leave Norscans alone. Because Norscans don't really need a rework. They actually work quite well. Maybe the building costs coming down a bit. But now they've got the ports that are bringing in a lot of money, and the reduced supply lines, Norscans are fine. The worst thing CE could do is tamper with it and make the ports bring in less money, because then it makes the Norscans even harder to play. The demon factions work okay for the most part. I think they need to rework Kugath, because his growth building system is shit, and you can't even get a garrison building to like increase your garrison size, so your garrisons are all really small and crap. So I think they need to rework Kugath. The other three seem fine. They need to rework Dark Elves massively and give them the slave mechanic they've just given to the Chaos Dwarves. They need to give them that back. They can probably keep the diktats with Marathi because she's more Slanesh, but they need to take that off of the Dark Elves. The Dark Elves feel horrible to play.
Oh, perfect way to end.
But Warriors of Chaos are... The reason I think Warriors of Chaos don't work is they are based off Attila. Apparently they're based off Attila with vassals, and they doubled down on it, when what they should have done is removed it entirely. I hate the vassal system, I really do. I can't stand it. I hate having vassals. They're just so useless, they don't do anything. They're just a free kill for any enemy that you've got.
My main choice for these 10 turns was the 50% casualty replenishment, so good luck kicking up.
They're going to recover pretty fucking quickly.
Speaking of which,
Are they attacking it? Yep, I thought they might. Oh, we're looking. What? They just get auto-resolved?
both of them.
Fucking
They
hell.
attacked independently.
Did you lose anything?
Decisive and low, so no.
Wow.
Remember, I do have my two giant monsters, bigger monsters in that army now, so.
We get so much money from winning battles with Slanesh, it's so weird.
Oh, and there's another one.
Fucking hell, really? They're still hitting Outlaw. They're hitting Outlaw for so many armies. Oh god, they're in the middle of our lands now with the Overlord.
Oh, and my army had hit. The only ones that seem to be damaged are my harpies.
That's fine. The vessel system should be you get a full control of faction. It would not be hard to do. I agree, that'd be better. It'd be more like a confederation than it would be a vassalization. I don't like how the vassal system works. I really don't. It sucks. But then again, I'm not a fan of the outpost system either. I don't even build outposts because I think outpost units are a waste of time. Because unless you have one of those really like narrow cultured armies, basically like dwarves that have no cavalry, there's not really anything you can get from the outpost system that's justifiable and worth taking, because you can't upgrade them from the red tree of your lord anyway, so they just come bare bones. So they've got to be a good enough unit on their own 2 feet with no red tree upgrades for them to be worthwhile taking, and even then you can only take 4 in an army. It's not like you're going to do much with 4 units of cavalry. Not if the enemy chucks like 8 back at you.
Armor of Destiny. Thank you.
Fucking hell, I've got loads coming on me, dude, here. They keep hitting Fort Bergbrez.
Oh, and my army's fully healed again. How many Skill point? Only two. Really? Oh, Malagor, you're getting that armor of destiny.
How many armies have you got over here on the mainland? And where have you got them? Because bear in mind, I can't see shit.
1 second, let me just...
I can see one here, which is at Helmgart. Don't know why I can see him, but I can.
1 second, different...
I can see more go there. Oh no, they're running past you though, dude. These dwarf armies now running past you.
Where are we talking about?
Well, there's armies that are now running through. So where they've taken this, you've got an army here that's run past you. It's going into our territory. You've got an army up here near Blackstone Post. He's running to our territory because they're underway past our natural fortifications.
Yeah, that's why I've got an army.
Hi Matrix, how you doing, brother?
Towards Castle Bastille at present.
You what? Outpost system is too cheap. You should have to do more missions to get point to recruit them. Play Emmerich with 4 Iron Breakers and play Throg and 4 Dragon Princess 2 OP. Yeah, it's stupid. I don't use it so personally. I don't like it. In any of my campaigns, I just literally go onto this and I do that. I turn off outpost available and outpost upgrade level. I don't want to know. I don't like the outpost system. Don't get me wrong. In the lore-wise, you have had allies team up, but you're not allowed to recruit their units into your army and you command them. They usually have their own commander who will then fight alongside you, even if it's like a hero level commander, because it's like a small army. I don't think it adds. It doesn't add personality to the army. It takes it away. Because, like as you said there, when would you get 4 Dragon Princes fighting in a dwarf army? Never gonna happen. They're one of the most elite, revered cavalry in the game for the High Elves. They would never fight alongside dwarves. Well, they would if they were being led by an elven general, but they wouldn't physically join a dwarf army and take commands from a dwarf. They'd tell them to get bent. They'd be like, nah, fuck off. Stunted abomination. Having them as defenders to cities works, but not walking armies. Well, that's another one, Saul, that bothers me. I don't know if I can show it. I'll try and show it on somewhere. I need to find a fucking city where I might have... Here we go. Example here, right? So this here is a Skaven garrison. So I've got Poison Wing Globadiers, 2 units of Stormbrimmer with halberds, right? But it's not added units to my garrison. It's taken 3 of my units away. And it usually takes my best units for some of their not as good units. So if I got a city that's not got one, I think I lost Demonettes there. Demonettes actually, it's not a bad trade for Stormvermine. Just said that. That's not how it was worded, I don't think. They're not walking armies about. Oh, the part afterwards, City Defenders. Yes. Yeah, that does annoy the hell out of me, it does. Especially when, like, I lose 2 chosen for Skaven slaves. It's like, why am I losing 2 of my most elite units for 2 of the Skaven's fucking worst? How is that an even trade? It should be 2 Marauders for Skaven slaves, not 2 chosen. And personally, you shouldn't lose any units. They should just be, as you said, added on. If it puts the garrison over 20 units, then they can come on as reinforcements inside the city. Don't know why that's so hard for them to do and comprehend. It's not like sieges are hard to fucking fight. They're just a bit buggy, which is CA's like go-to thing.
Spectre,
What?
next turn we win.
Next time we win?
Yeah.
You sure?
We've got 2 settlements to take, and I can take 2 next turn.
Nice! Right, well, in that case, let me save it. Let me give it a big dirty save. And before you take the last one, make sure you save it.
Yeah.
Time to indulge.
Because this fucking Dwarven tide is coming our way in a big fashion. I lost two iron breaks at Mount Gumbad for 2 Empire Spearmen. Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't understand how they're working at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're the ones that said it. You know when they put troops into tiers? So they call these, like, I don't know, tier 1 troops, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Why wouldn't they make it so that if you have an outpost, it replaces the same tier unit? Or the next lowest tier available? Why would it go and replace something like a tier 4, tier 5 unit? That's like, I don't know, here you've got a, I don't know, a giant. It's going to be replaced by a unit of Skaven slaves. Good trade. Good trade there, CA. Yeah, I want a unit of Skaven slaves that break when you pass wind near them. Compared to a giant that, like, almost never breaks because he's got 100 plus fucking leadership. And can decimate, like, deep, like, parts of armies by himself. And giants now, I know they've got the missile resistance increase, which is amazing, but they're so good at killing single entities. Not even like because they're anti-infantry, but they can kill mounted ones. I was having giant beat the piss out of them in Leon Kerr. They are so good with the amount of damage they've got and their armor piercing. They really do hurt like any single entities. I had giants doing a better job at killing single entity Lizman units than a Gorgon, and a Gorgon's anti-large. The giants there just fucking 870 odd damage. Boom! Right side of head. What is this? This is the thing again.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you seen what they're attacking with?
What, my army?
Are you in March stance or something?
No, I'm at a city. I'm inside a fort.
Or,
Me and you are going to have a fight.
Gun.
It looks worse than it is because this army is actually really elite, really tough, and on the walls will take him apart. And because a good portion of his army is dwarves are slow as shit making it to walls. So while I'm occupying those fort wall cannons, they can do some right damage. And it is Slaanesh as well. Slaanesh towers are broken. There is so much damage. I hate Slaanesh towers in the other game. Slaanesh and Nurgle towers and Skaven towers, they're to be feared. And if you come up against Lizardmen, I think it's their tier 5 towers. Oh, that's another one that gets me as well. So have you played Lizardmen at all? You played any Lizardman faction? Since Warhammer 3, obviously. Right. Or did I nick handguns off them?
Don't miss fire!
Right. Do you want me to do It's Amazing? I have played loads and still not played Single Lizard yet. One of the things I want you to have a look for when you play Lizardmen, because they've done something weird with Lizardmen now. You know, like the demons can have 2 types of buildings for their cities. So you can build one for like your demon units and one for your mortal units. So they've now done that for Lizardmen. So you can build 2 different building trees that give you different benefits. But one of them, say, might turn a settlement into a 10-slot province. One will only give you 8 slots. I don't know why you'd ever take the 8-slot one. Personally, it's kind of weird. But the garrisons, even though, example, one of the garrisons is like listed as like a temple or grand temple or something, you don't get any temple guard in your city garrisons anymore. So the garrisons on Lizardmen have been nerfed to crap. It's like, alright, that makes sense. are the towers still OP? The very, very top ones are if you upgrade the walls. If you upgrade the walls to tier 5, those ones do fucking hurt. Quite a bit. And if you're playing... what's his fucking face? Gorok. Gorok can get up to 1,500 barrier on all Sauruses and Temple Guard if you pop a right at the same time.
Exalted demonettes of Slanesh!
Harness bloody glory!
Exalted demonettes of Slanesh!
Put it down here. Not up there.
Sin and depravity! Supple servants of Slanesh!
Pain and despair!
But it's just weird how they've buffed some factions' garrisons and nerfed others. And Lizardmen didn't really have amazingly strong garrisons to begin with, so I don't understand why they've nerfed them. It's kind of strange.
The eternal hunters! Bring us souls!
You alright, Babster? Do you need me to close the door?
What?
Do you need me to close the door?
Completely up to you.
What do you need me to? Are you wanting to listen to the sound?
Demonettes!
Chaos comes!
Right. Have you joined me on Forge, haven't you? Right. What I'll do is I'll move these to you. Give you those.
Commands!
Sin and depravity! Seekers of Slanesh! Death through
Just make sure them units stay where they are, and then them 3 chariots you can do what the fuck you want with. When they come through gates if you want to, you can charge into them. Just make sure the Hellstorm rocket battery doesn't fire at my units on the walls. Once they get on the walls, that is. Oh, the weapons that the towers are firing aren't the magical missiles of the Slanesh. They're firing Empire cannon rounds. That's weird.
Eye of the gods! Pain and despair!
an intriguing sin.
Feeding our addiction!
Walls are breached? About what? Fucking Hellbuster volley gun. Damn it.
Look where they breached it though.
Yeah, how'd they breach it at that angle? That's more weird. Maybe send your chariots round there.
That's what I was thinking when I saw where they.
Oh shit, I didn't build any towers. Rookie mistake. Hellbuster's a hard hitter. Yeah, but they're not designed to bring down castle walls. If you look at Hellbusters fire, they fire like a almost like a giant firework. They're designed to take out like enemy cavalry and infantry formations. They're not meant for like wall
Do you
destruction.
care about these chariots?
No. I don't care about any of the units here. Do what you need to do with them. All I care about really is if we can is winning it. Because if they take it, they're going to push into my territory next turn. And this is the only thing that's holding them back. Problem is again because we've got an Empire fort. They haven't really given us a big garrison. So our garrison sucks, but Empire's garrison's really strong.
God's bloody glory! Deliver slaughter!
Divine slaughter!
Are you taking the fight to the Hellbusters? I like it. It's very ballsy.
What's this sitting there?
Pain and despair! Eye of the gods!
Oh god. Careful, your Hellbusters trying to move places. I don't know why.
Do my axe! Beautiful. Decadent seekers.
Hang about.
Guided by hunger! We cannot refuse! Seeking Slanesh's embrace!
The
I've
purple
got knights coming in that wall.
surging on.
Yeah, it's alright, I've got some guys there waiting for him.
The beguiling nightmare.
Oh no, they're through.
Incoming ward.
Yeah, shit. I'm going after mine.
Resist me. Demonettes. Sweet depravity.
I
End
don't think
to
I'm
our
really
will.
much of a target for this.
Death.
Almost.
You what, buddy?
I'm not supposed to fix shit.
There goes testament glory! Till they burn!
Torture is rapture. A pleasure.
Oh bollocks, they're through.
Endless grave! We flee!
Avatar of torment. Pain is a gift.
No, he's here.
Wards on your own.
Yeah, I just saw it. Run, crazy woman. I think he's killed her. Yeah, he has. He killed her. Fuck me.
Bend to our will.
That might hurt us a bit.
My god's call!
Get down there and kill him.
There, we flit.
Pull back!
The debauched ones. A flurry of talons. Endless suffering.
Way another tower.
Retreating!
For the Dark Prince.
Withdraw, Fanatic!
How many handgunners are? Where'd you put the handgunners?
They stand on the wall, but they got, even with my tractor moved right up the way, they got shot to death by the mortar thing, war wagon outside the wall.
Alright. They should have just stayed where they were at the start.
They stayed where they were at the start?
The war wagon's reaching from there?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Have you seen the range on the war wagon?
They're not that great. It's the mobile, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
The eternal hunters! Hellstriders!
These guys run rails. Oh, they run.
To safety! Bring us souls! The pangs of suffering! Forerunners of blood! Riders!
Right, he's dead. Kill the Lord. Yes.
It pleases Slaanesh!
I think these guys are all. Might want to get one of your front cars to shoot those things. Outriders.
Shoot what?
The Outriders, there's one.
They're shooting the Outriders.
There's one of your cars though. No, it is.
Hellstriders!
They've broken fled. That's good. Right. Yeah, great that.
You just need this health tracker unit to survive.
Endless craving! Driven by pain! Riders!
I don't know where this other unit is.
Fresh souls!
Oh, they're there.
Forerunners! On the hunt!
See, the dwarf units being so slow, you just get so much time to shoot them.
Fear our speed! Guided by hunger! Marauders of Slaanesh! Seeking Slaanesh's embrace! Hellstriders of Slaanesh! Hunt them down!
You might want to put your guys inside the what do you call it? The zone for your You might want to make your health riders.
Yeah, give me a minute. I wanted to get them anti-infantry guys in combat first so they can do a better charge.
We flee! A dark bargain. Seeking Slaanesh's embrace. Hellstriders!
Don't know why you're saying they've still got so much balance of power. They've not got anything.
Suffering.
They're capturing the point. By the way.
I know they are. And there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. If I charge those great swords, I'll die. If this unit breaks, I'll lose.
We will hunt.
Looking to see if they've got. Oh. They've got an army of halberdiers. They've got hummers. Worst thing is, there's nothing. I don't think anything's actually slightly damaging, but not quite much.
Bring us souls.
Oh, that's what I'm starting to take
Driven by pain. Kill! Kill! To the next victory! At once!
This one's taking a long time.
Consume them! Hellstriders! Willing slaves!
Probably got enough to upgrade another tower.
I've got loads of upgrade towers, but if I upgrade a tower, it stops firing. Hiya, Brett. These are the battles that you remember. This is just literally edging my bets, this, so I'm just trying to do everything I can with this one last unit of Marauders to just fucking hold this fort.
You've got 17 to their 3.
Souls!
They broke! They broke!
Yeah. Might want to recapture that capture point though.
They're gone. Just them dwarves. And the dwarves are gone. Ho ho! Fucking hell! That were a battle.
I think that's a replay worthy.
I'll save the replay for you.
Yeah.
Ho! And these are the battles that you remember too right. Hiya, Brett, how you doing, buddy? Fucking hell, that were fighting off. Very well played. Fucking hell, it was. I just had to clutch it with everything I had there, so. Once my general died as well, my general were. Well, actually, my general part of that, I think. Because I didn't have. I had an exalted demon unit leading the other force. I thought the walls would have gone a bit better, but they didn't. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Pretty much as other, I still didn't do anything. But then again, that was on our side. One wrong move at the end and you were gone. Yeah, tell me about it. That's why I didn't want to jump into combat with the great swords and get stuck in combat. I just wanted to like cycle charge them. Because I knew it would have spelt doom.
Rip all hope from them.
It's just that those forts like that are really, really good for building your interior towers. And because your interior towers do magic damage and so much other piercing damage with Slanesh, so good. They're such strong towers. If you get them to like tier 3 or tier 4, they're disgusting. What is that, Thorgrim? Oh god. Marauders get decent charge was a good play. They do, they're better at flank charging, to be fair with you, but I thought, with them not being, if they were halberdiers I'd have been screwed. Because halberdiers would have just negated all my charge. If it were halberdiers or spearmen, I'd have been shafted. I needed 2 units, one to like go into combat, or one to deal the charge. But because it were great swords are a strong unit, but they don't do well against charges of cavalry. Unless the cavalry's going to stay in combat, then they can just hack you up with their armor piercing. It's all I could think of, and because great swords are quite slow, they can't really like chase you down. So many units here. Somebody help where the other army go that was here. Where do you bugger off to?
Oh, the army went and oversold by Castle Pistol.
You what? You got orders on by Castle Stone? Nice, okay.
Yeah.
So you went for the Herd's doing then. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. Which is why I've got my Minotaurs heading up to reinforce that Hearthstone as well.
Yeah, but you're gonna need more armies at this rate because we're gonna need to spread out and.
Oh, sure. Next time we win.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, don't we? We do. What we'll do is then save it at start at turn. Fight your first battle, then fight your second one, or whatever it is, or you know what I mean, auto resolve and auto resolves. Let's get our big W, and then we can put in a game of League or something.
And of course, after I've done the 2 battles, I'm still going to click another thing before.
On charge, they get charge bonus added to weapon skill, so that was on the way you were getting past their melee defense. But that is a fleeting buff, and cycle is your only winnable move, but timing. That's why I wanted to wait a little bit as well. I didn't want my guys tired either. Was good, too long and you were getting ripped by great... Yeah, I had to pull him out almost straight away. It weren't worth risking him staying in.
Most privileged of Slanesh.
Yeah, you know how you get these now, so all this? You get this double tower tree thing you've got here, where you've got like Demonic Portal, this one. The Lizardmen have got this same thing for some reason, but they've got one that's like arcing towards a temple, and one towards a temple city. But you don't get any temple guard at tier 4 or tier 5. I think you used to get like 2 or 3 units. And one only gives you 8 construction slots on a city, but one gives you 10 if it's on certain cities. So it's like, why would you have 2 less construction slots? Who would take that? I can't figure out the benefit of it. I could understand if it was bringing like mass money, like a Dark Fortress, but it's not.
The Herald of Slanesh.
Then always 10, yeah, I agree. I'd always want 2 more buildings. That's why Skaven's cities work, because they can build 10 buildings in the big main areas. I'm just hoping my Skaven melee armies now work with Queek. They're working with Tretch. I'm just going to try and build all Skaven melee armies. Hey! What was that about there? Watch how this started. I'm just going to go about drink. Watch what happened to me. I had to migrate to Bretonia to avoid getting wiped out because of the fucking Elventide.
Remember what turned this with Terror Shield.
Munchkin. So I just slowly start to lose territories here. And then it's like, fuck, I'm gone. So I'm over here, occupying Vitonia and Ikari. Because I had to migrate. I had like 6 elven armies coming from the south with Eltharion and Tyrion, and like 5 coming from the north with
I
Alariel.
think it was around about turn 50 that you started.
Well, I've already gone past it. I fast forwarded it a little bit on this thing. You can pull it along. It's weird though why they've got Noctis as the same colour as me pretty much on the map. So it confuses people.
And then the blue.
Yeah.
The blue.
Well, you've got red as well. You've got red for Empire. You've got red for... I mean, this Sol, explain to me this one. How is it the Exiles of Nehek are this strong? I have never once seen the Tomb Kings this strong. Ever. They were coming over here and attacking me. They were taking, like, settlements on Albion. When did Exile Nehek do anything? He used to always get wiped out. I've watched them all at turn 8 declare war on you. Yeah, it's fucking weird.
202 turns in total.
Yeah, a long campaign. But this was back when it was in beta as well though, so I'm surprised it survived through some of the bugs, to be honest with you. But that's when I started taking stuff back on Oath One again. Fucking Belagard grew quite strong, Jesus.
We only destroyed 4 complete factions.
Doesn't make a difference. That's not what you do to win your campaign. Unless you're playing Tyrion, you've got to wipe out Marathi and
18
Nagaland.
wars.
All Elven Empire declared war on you in 2 turns. Time to move. Literally, Sol, there's nothing I could do, dude. I had one army that was mainly Marauders. I had like some Demonettes and I think like 2 units of Exalted Demonettes. And they were coming at me with like... They didn't have super elite units either, but obviously Elven starting troops are much better than Nakari's. And I couldn't do anything. There were just too many armies. Even if I'd beat, say, 2 or 3, there were another 2 or 3 armies behind those. It was like, what the fuck do I do here? I had no chance. Absolutely no chance.
I was just looking into it. Mid-October we started that one.
Was it mid-October? Really, that long ago?
Yeah.
It's because I'm only able to do 1 stream a week at the moment.
Yeah.
Once I can get back to it, as I said, I can back to like full-time stuff. I'll learn between 3 or 4 streams a week. I'll happily do that.
It was insane, no.
Righty, let's jump on this last bit at stream. Because there's no point starting a new campaign, guys, I'm afraid. Because the DLC comes out on Thursday.
13th.
I think, is it Thursday?
Yep.
I think. So yeah, so we're not going to start a new campaign now because we'll never complete it. So we're going to wait until the Chaos Dwarves come out. And then we're going to start a new multiplayer campaign. If any of you guys want to join us in the new campaign, you're welcome to. It'll be every Monday, 5 until 8. Until I can get to a position where I can do more streaming. But I can't do that yet until I'm able to grow quite a bit more on YouTube. Which unfortunately is not the easiest or the quickest thing. I mean, I've been playing this in our spare time, chilling out, dealing with the terrible teammates we get, and we do get some bad teammates.
Yeah. Saying that, I finally started to get my ranks back there earlier today. I kept getting games where the opponent's team were quitting because they kept feeding our jungler. They were feeding me.
Not it. Oh god, where the fuck have you just vanished to? Fuck. Never mind. Elven Archers will at start will kill almost any army. It's a map recraft to fit into Chaos Dwarves, so all campaigns will die, I think. Yeah, I think whenever they're going to do something massive, like adding a new faction, or even unlock a new part of the world, you need to finish your campaigns by that point. So, like, I know I've got 2 days, really, to, like, try and do Grom's campaign, fucking hell, Throg's campaign. I can probably finish it, maybe, but if not, I can just complete Throg's as is, because Throg won't really meet the Chaos Dwarves anyway. They're too far that way, and I'm not going that way. If anything, I'm going the other direction, because I'm fighting the Demon Prince north of me. I've got Archeon attacking from that side, and then I'm going south into Kislev and the Empire. So I'm not going anywhere near the Chaos Dwarves, so it shouldn't affect Throg's campaign really at all. And then I'm going to choose one of the 3 Chaos Dwarves to play, based on the current votes on the community poll. Seeing what we've actually got. And then because I know Katarina's in the same area as Throg, I don't want to play her campaign too soon. So I'll do Queek after Throg's, basically. And then I'll do Katarina's. And then I'll try and pick out 3 others. I might do Bretonnian one. I'm not sure what else. I have to have a look. I might try and do one of the mono gods. I might do Kugath. Map resculpture may break all campaigns. It might break. If it does break it, then what I'll probably do is I'll play a. I'll end the campaign there for Throg, and I'll play him again at a later point. If it does break the campaign.
Life is too short for fear.
I'm trying to remember her name.
What?
The girl, that's right. There.
Caitlin. Why are you playing support or jungle?
Support.
Alright, okay. Take out the longest range one. It's not a bad idea. Unless that guy was going to pick them, obviously, but then that's up to him. Kugath will be hard. He's at the exit point for Chaos Dwarf shipping lanes. He's getting crushed, I think. He gets crushed at the moment anyway, to be completely honest with you. He's not doing anything particularly amazing at the moment. Or I might well, then again, if I play Bretonnia, I don't want to play Kemler.
I have to wait for my bottom laner to pick his so I can work out what works best with the bottom, but because the bottom has to.
Well, no, you don't forget you don't have to go one that's going to directly support him. You can just pick one that you know work good as a support. All you need to make sure you do is really don't take any of your bottom lane as CS. Let them take the CS, because if you start taking the CS, they'll get pissy, as they always do.
This is one of the new heroes.
Which one? Milio.
Milo.
It says, no, it's got another eye in there. It's Milio. If it's Milo, there'd not be a second eye. Have you played the new champion?
Yeah, so I was doing a few games of it in draft today.
I'm going to guess either a Khalid or Nila's in their jungle. Aatrox is going to be top with me.
I might be jungle. I've seen some Fi's jungle before. Well, we're about to find out. Huh. Fi is in their jungle.
Is Vi, is it?
Yeah.
Well, she has got a stun, I suppose. Actually, it could work. Just have to redo her rune pages, though.
For some reason, our Jinx has went with teleport.
Ah. I'm off, mate. League not my jam. Take care, so have a good one, buddy. I don't normally stream this, obviously. It's just because we don't have enough time to start a new campaign. There's just no point with the 13th looming.
Might want to change the stream title.
Oh shit, I've kept it as thingy. Thank you.
I have a mastery 7 support.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Shit. Let's come up. There we go, that's what I wanted.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yes, my character does have a big, massive bag on his back.
It's like Santa's weird elf. Okay.
Minions have spawned.
I'm going to need Oblivion Orb, but pretty early on because Aatrox has a ridiculous amount of health regen. So I can build into the book later on. And he's moving in bushes.
Our supports already used their flash.
He lost that exchange, he did.
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
They're feeling himself a little bit too much. I need my mana thing.
An ally has been slain.
That. I'll pull back. I need to put my wood down in case their jungler decides to pay me a visit. Who's jungler again? Is it Vi?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vi.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, he's level 6. Fuck, he's got his ult. Good fucked. You have a push without a ward, and you get dead.
An enemy has been slain.
Give me that. Give me that.
An ally has been slain. An ally
Well, actually,
has been slain.
control ward. Why is our ADC struggling for CS? What's that about?
Because they've spent more time in the jungle.
What, the ADC?
Yeah. Chasing after them rather than looking after the target.
It's not look after the towers. She needs to get a CS up. She needs to get gold. If she doesn't get gold, she can't buy any equipment. She'll fall behind and she'll die.
Where's our mid laner?
At base. It's got quite a long range on his Q.
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh. My heart just saved.
Ow. Actually, no, wait for teleport. A bit faster. And they're taking that Drake Valkyrie.
An ally has been slain.
Ah. Oh, he was there.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Oh, great.
Looks like our problem's going to be our ADC.
Yep.
Yet again. Oh.
You can tell it's a problem when the support's 2 levels higher than your ADCs.
Yeah, that's usually a big problem. Oh God. It fucking has to be there.
An enemy is unstoppable.
We were dead before I got there. Ah, shit. That's going to get pushed into my tower. Yeah, he's got it.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy is dominated.
What did they first have?
I'll put it near me. I've got it. It's alright. Already got 1 charge. And I got armor on tower, so weren't too bad.
It doesn't seem like what happened mid laner at all. Who is our mid laner?
That red-headed bitch that's coming up to mid lane now.
Oh,
Look on minimap.
oh, no, I see.
My lane is missing, just FYI. I don't know where the fuck he's gone to. He hasn't got teleport though, he's got barrier for some reason. Alright, okay. Where the fuck he's gone barrier? Ignite, maybe, but I don't often see barrier.
Oh, it's like Jinx has got teleport first.
It's like that guy other day that we saw.
Enemy killing spree.
Ooh, can I get away?
Enemy double kill.
No.
Shut down.
Luke lost the first turn.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Surrender? Fuck. Why would we surrender? ADC just gotta play safer. Just type to your ADC, just let him know to play a bit safer. Play near tower or something. Oh, fucking hell, you've lost. Hang about. Oh, you lost your fucking first tower, haven't you? Shit. Why didn't my tower hit him? He was well within range.
An ally has been slain.
We already signaled down everything we're missing.
Oh, I can get 2 more for free.
An
And if they're all
enemy is
down spot the
unstoppable.
other way.
What the fuck? I don't even know what happened to me.
Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy is dominating. Enemy killing spree.
I think now that's just give, yeah, that just give Aatrox 2 kills. Which was rather stupid.
We'll need to know how to fight.
Bottom lane is getting shit on. What the fuck is going off with that goddamn ADC?
An ally has been slain. Shut down. Enemy rampage.
Oh, yes. our mid lanes fucked as well.
Is it mid laner as well? Yeah, mid laner's died 7 times. Yeah, it is.
Well, our tower and that base is down to less than 50%. At least bot lane still has one of their towers.
An ally has been slain.
And we haven't got a single great guy.
Yeah.
Next time someone goes to surrender,
Why the fuck would he? No, there's only one minion left with me.
Turret has been destroyed.
I like what Call's doing. I'm like some sort of freak out.
An ally has been slain. Shut down. Enemy
I know when they're
killing
trying to
spree.
lead us away from their tower so that they can get free.
Yeah, don't get baited. Don't get baited into jungle. You haven't got vision there as well. Are you kidding me? What? I need to back. Fuck with it.
An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage.
Now I'm stuck because I can't go back when I have the chance to. Because that fucking idiot wants to go for a kill and she ended up dying.
An enemy is unstoppable.
And their entire team's coming up towards you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm back in. Yeah, might as well surrender now, I'll be honest. There's no point. They've fed them to that extent. What the fuck are we supposed to do? 8 to 31. Ridiculous. Why the fuck would they feed to that extent? Oh my god. I don't understand these players, I really don't. I didn't think, what the fuck? I'm gonna give it you. Don't know what that even means. Right, who are the ones that fed? Because I need to block them players. Because they are fucking ass. And that one. Jesus Christ. Why? In fact, even the jungler didn't do amazing. Fucking hell. 8. Block him as well. Fucking shit. Fucking hell. Their ADC was 11-1. 9-2. I mean, at least my laner only killed me once. And I killed him twice, but I got an assist for one of them.
I died 4 times trying to save.
Yeah, don't try and save your ADC if they're going to do something stupid. That's why I let that Katarina, the mid laner, die. She came up to my lane, went out for attack on Akali, was clearly a bait, and then got killed. So, what were you thinking? So stupid. I don't get it.
Yeah, we've got an interesting day over here tomorrow. Joe Biden president.
Lovely. And again, look at vision scores. Why is it always you and me that have the vision? Jungler, fucking mid laner, and ADC, almost no vision. What? Their ADC 37, that's good. I mean, their top laner were crap as well, to be fair. Their vision 5. But they had a 23 and a 21 as well, which was their jungler and their mid laner. We never get teams that, like, just look at the vision. And see, I'm not even good at CS farming, and I had the most farm that entire game. Ugh.
Oh my god! They just announced the next guest for the Comic-Con over here.
Okay.
Frodo.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me, to be fair. Is he coming for Lord of the Rings or something else?
Lord of the Rings. Yep.
Why Lord of the Rings though? It's like a really old film now by comparison. I don't get it.
He was also in Back to the Future Part 2.
Maybe as a young kid or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But why, again, why for Lord of the Rings? Why an older film? On this Comic-Con's supposed to be about newer films? Or the newer iterations?
Comic-Con's just anything geek-wise. Saying that, they have 2 other Lord of the Rings actors attending as well. But it's the fact that it's still he's quite high up there name-wise.
Yeah, but I mean, in that case, you could put almost any film in there. I thought the whole point was to be more current affairs. So, like, if they did Star Wars, the more recent Star Wars, or some of the Star Wars TV series, if they were going to do Lord of the Rings, maybe somebody from Rings of Power, something like that, even though it's not amazing, but...
Well, we do have some newer names, like some of the Guardians of the Galaxy. They've got Gamora coming as well.
Alright. For Gamora or for something else?
Well, she...
Because she's been in a lot of films.
Well, it's listed as Gamora as one of her more memorable... What's it?
Right, okay.
I still say they should try and get Peter Quill just to complete the team.
It'd be good if they did Avatar. Got something from Avatar there, that'd be good. Especially for the new Avatar.
Well, Sigourney Weaver is attending, but...
Is she attending for Avatar, though, or something else? Because usually when she attends, it's for, like, Alien. It's Alien-related.
Well, basically, they appear as themselves, as an actor first, but they'll list the different things that they've been in, so...
Yeah, but usually when they have, like, a booth, they might have, like, a booth and then merchandise for whatever film it were that they're starring, representing.
If you want to, you can bring your own merchandise, and they'll sign it, and you can get it authenticated at the stall beside them.
What do you mean authenticated? They're going to be signed, of course, authenticated.
Yes, but I'm on about for retail value, you can actually get... Basically, it's witnessed by one of those things that do the authentication from the likes of baseball cards and stuff like that. So you get a certificate of authentication.
Oh, right. Then if you wanted to sell it, you'd have to sell on the certificate, I guess.
Yeah, you could sell it as an authentic, because the number of times you get a signature and you're going, is that real? Is that real? Do you have a certificate to show that it's real?
Well, usually the best idea there would probably be take a photograph.
I want to dress up as a hobbit.
You're a bit big for a hobbit, dude. Yeah. You could be doing like a mountain dwarf.
Could go with an orc. I've got the head. I've got the skin for it.
I remember going to Comic-Con when Warcraft was coming out. They had a really cool stall. One of the things I remembered more for Lord of the Rings were I went to NEC Centre way back in the day. You might remember it actually, Brett. You might know, you know Golden Demon for the painting competition for Warhammer. As in Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer 40k. They had their big painting competition once every year down in Birmingham. And it was in the big NEC Centre. And I went down there at like 5 o'clock in fucking morning or something to be able to get up, jump on coach at about 6, and you went down to Birmingham. Spent all day there, and they got a special event on the like what was coming up on the schedule that they had like booths around and stuff like that. They had a special event listed, and it just listed as a special event. There was no information about it, and so the special event was called up. Everyone got to sit on one half of the stadium, and they brought down this big, massive, like, retractable fucking, like, flat screen, and they played the first 15 minutes of Lord of the Rings, and like some snippets from like later parts in the movie, and it was banging. Everyone was fucking super hyped. I was like, yes, that's gonna be a fucking great film. See if he wants to switch.
Life is too short
Yeah,
for
that's right.
fear.
You go Kate Bard.
There you go, you can go bottom.
Why did it accept yours and not mine? That's weird. Alright. Well, fight misfortune.
Maybe he didn't want to pick first.
Although, why have you got teleport?
Oh, yeah, forgot. One of the times I was playing on.
When say you just lectured somebody on one doing it, and make sure you change it. Either heal or ignite. Have I got Nasus? Looks like I've got a big dirty Nasus. Right, if I'm playing against Nasus, I could try go Garen.
My heart and sword, always for Demacia.
And I could try my new crit build. Or partial crit build. Could be dangerous though this, because once he starts CS farming, if he gets fed, his ultimate's gonna fucking like practically one-shot me. And a word of warning, Overlord. You know Nasus, yes?
Yeah.
Right? So he can farm, powers up his ult, so he can basically delete you in one attack. If he pops his ult, it goes really, really big. If you see him go really big, run the fuck away. Unless you have enough damage to kill him if he's on like a tiny bit of health or something. But if he pops his ultimate and he's got more than half health, don't be near him. Just wait for his ult to wear off, and then it's got a massive cooldown, and then he's a piece of cake.
Yay.
I'm going to Warhammer Fest in the end of this month, and that should be interesting. The first one they're hosting in the UK. Nice. I remember the Slayer sword that was awarded on the award ceremony to the guy who won the Golden Demon. He got the Archeon sword. They made a replica of the Archeon sword. It looked fucking amazing. Right, I've got a Mastery 7 ADC. Well, this is actually good, and that's a different story. They've got a Mastery 7 Evelyn, that scares me. Mastery 6 mid lane and a Mastery 6 ADC. And Mastery 5
that's
support.
a weird one for support.
Well, Malphite? Malphite's not. Malphite's really good. I use Malphite for support. That's exactly what I use, brother. Because he's got a ranged Q that stacks off AP, and he's got his ultimate doesn't do much damage, but it can knock up everyone and stun you. Malphite's ult, and it's got a massive range on it as well. So if you've got lower health and you underestimate him, he can just jump on you and kill you.
Minions have spawned.
Why would somebody put the ward down like that early? Who put that there?
One.
What?
That little bit lower down there.
You never put the ward down that early. Because the ward don't last that long. You want to wait until minions are actually at your tower. Then you put your ward down. And then they're not going to prioritise dicking around with a ward when they've got minions to kill. Get out the goddamn way, Nasus, you fuckwit. It's blocking my attack. I wanted to take the minion. He stood in the way. Couldn't target the minion. My vision's run out. Have to be careful. Oh no! I can't stop him farming the tower. Oh, someone's here. Do I want to go straight in for this? Or do I want to get that? Oh, give me the control board as well. Actually. TP'd definitely to get back that fast. He's not got flash. He's gone with Ghost.
So we can skip 3 minions.
Yeah, but it's not as good as Flash, because Flash can get you over walls if you're in jungle and you're in a hotspot. Unless you have a character that can only do something like it, you'd always be off taking Flash. He's going to be allowed to farm, but I can't really stop him farming. That's the problem. Yeah, give me that. Go straight into that. Fuck it, why not? Let's get this built and then we can go into Phantom Dancer. At least so far there's oh god, they've got Vhagar and Nast on the same side. They could both do the same thing, they can scale off their CS and then one shot people. They could both be really dangerous in the late game. Even if they do bad in lane. He gets his health back though. I'm gonna have to get the Namacon on him. I'm gonna have to get my executioners. Is it still 800? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll have to get that. Fucking hell, he's full health already. Is he building? No, he's built Sheen. I've got him lifesteal. I barely took any damage that time. Fuck. He's got no mana though. We need that big time. You know when you click in take that it's okay to take it or something, aren't you? You're not clicking take saying I'm going to be involved in the fight. Because I'm clearly not going to be going down there for every Drake when it's fucking other side of world. Unless I just want to lose towers all the time. Nice, we've got a Drake. Ooh, movement speed as well. I like it.
No, I can switch to that device instead. Hmm. 226 FPS.
Fuck. Go for it, under tower, I fucking dare you. My lane has vanished. He just got fed a kill though by our jungler. I think he went a bit zealous there against a fucking ulting Nasus. Probably wasn't the best idea. Evelyn's down there, I can see it. Well, it's slow as severe, fucking hell. So I need for that 5, okay.
Was half a second to cooldown on my ultimate, otherwise I could have got that out. Now the interesting one is I haven't seen Miss Fortune use her ult once.
Don't let that deceive you. And she's got one of the shortest cooldown ults in the fucking game. got his thingy yet? No, he hasn't.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Oh. I just saved the middle bar there.
Right, I can go back. My control ward is still up. Good. Give me booties, and then we'll see for that now.
An ally has been slain.
I thought that little bar in the middle meant my
Your turret has been destroyed.
would have killed him. My ult would have killed him. He didn't mean that, apparently. It's kind of weird. Oh yeah.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, where the hell is
Is he getting to me? He's taking it, okay.
Your turret has been destroyed.
the fucking bot laner left the bot lane and then they got the second tower down?
We got 2 towers down bot. Okay, now we've not lost one in our lanes. And fucking hell, there's 3 up here now. He hits a lot harder than me for some reason. I need a bit more gold for my legendary. I need the crit thing. How much is that? 600, okay. I might take the tower here actually. Yeah, it will.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
I don't get why he's so tanky. I haven't built anything to make him tanky.
I don't know why Catelyn's up top lane when with no one up top
Probably
lane.
because bottom lane's lost. That's what she's gone up there for. That's what she's saying. You've lost both towers. You're literally at this point, you don't have a lane. You're at the base. So she's roaming to try and help out in other locations. Only thing you need is somebody to go to that tower if they try and push for the inhibitor. Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
You installed this tower for me a sec.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go buy something I need. There we go. Hang about. We've got another thingy up.
An ally has been slain.
Oh. Yes.
Enemy double kill.
This time I can't tell. Is that our ADC or mid laner? Once died 7 times.
AGC. What's the point?
marches as one.
Oh, he killed me while I was spinning. Really? I'm pretty sure that's not how that's supposed to work.
Down. Enemy killing spree. Has been destroyed.
Yeah, again, people conceding too many deaths, not playing safe. Example, yeah, it is, yeah.
I've died 3 times.
An enemy is unstoppable. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Fucking 4-1, 7-1, 3-1, 3-1. Why is their team so much better than ours? What's my team doing all the time? I don't get it. I've only died once and that was just then. And Nasus got lucky as fuck. I don't get it. My teams are always like this. It's always Angerbat, you can have this team of shit, and then but we'll all die 8 fucking times. I don't get it. How do you stop your teammates from dying? I mean, at least the jungler's broke even. He's trying. Fucking ADC. I mean, 109 farm. What is she doing? Overlord, you're the support and you've got a third of her farm.
That's because she left the lane and kept dying, so I had to protect the tower. The only way to protect the tower is to kill the minions.
Run for your ass. Nope, you're dead, man. That slow is really, really harsh.
Yeah.
Skill issues. On my team side, yeah. I'm the only one who can say I'm doing reasonable. I can't do anything here, I can't. I've only died once. Literally once. And it's like, my form's not bad. At least not compared to my teams. And it's like, fucking hell, what's going off here? I don't get it. I mean, mid lane has died 9 times. 9. How do you die 9 times?
One second.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I mean, that mid lane is almost half the enemy's kills. I don't know if you can class that as feeding, maybe it is, I don't know. Oh, that's why he's built a fuck ton of armour. I need my armour pen. I'm gonna have to go.
An ally has been slain.
I could go into Mortal and and then again, I can use LDR, can't we? Yeah, I could use LDR. Get that next. No, fucking hell, I've got super bots coming down here. That fucking mid laner, man, I swear to God.
I'm going back to jump. At least I get
The jungle in that game actually wasn't bad. The jungler broke even. He wasn't doing too bad. But the fucking ADC, man. Sorry, the mid laner. The ADC actually wasn't great either. But the mid laner, fucking ass. How many did he die at the end? Let's have a look. Or did he die? Does he not show us? Oh, scoreboard there. Fucking 11 times. How do you die 11 times, dude? Oh my God. Block that guy. I don't want to play with him. It's fucking crap. And block that Caitlyn as well.
My game froze. 1 second.
It's alright. It's last one anyway. It's over 8.
Ah.
Yeah, and just have a look at stats and what we've got. Vision score, I mean, at least the jungler actually put some vision down this time. You, me, and the jungler. Fucking Caitlyn put down 3, and Kog'Maw put down 17.
What was mine?
Yours were good, yours were 37. their support, your like rival with 36. So you actually got the most vision score in the game. 28 on their mid laner, and 23 on the jungler. My top lane only put down 10, so you were a bit crap with vision score. And their ADC only put down 11. But 11's a lot more than fucking 3. How do you get 3 vision score? What the fuck was that idiot doing? He plays 2 wards the entire game? Love of Mary. I wonder if he actually even plays his fucking control ward. Wow. Okay. What's this? There's Bloods. What is it, Rambo? Right, okay. We'll call it here for today, buddy. And we'll be back on Monday, but that'll be with some more Total Warhammer. Do you have any idea what you want to play for New Campaign Overload?
Probably Chaos Dwarves.
You want to play, what, for the multiplayer campaign online? You want to play Chaos Dwarves?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Something new. It's the new thing out, so.
It's fair enough. I think I might go...
And I like the aesthetic look of the Chaos Dwarves as well.
Well, if you go Chaos Dwarves, then I might go Tretch, and then I'm near where you are. And then I'll play Skaven alongside you.
And this time Skaven will actually do something.
Yeah. Right, okay, take care everyone, and I will speak to you all very, very soon.